Hello guys, it's Farmer Beavis once again and welcome back to Baldeykino. Yeah, привет and hello. We are here out on the field. If I bring up the hut, we are at field 2. We have our sprayer here, and the reason being our soil needs some attention. Now how do I get rid of those things here? There we go. Yeah, what I basically did, as you guys saw, I had spread lime on this field. Before I had spread the lime, I was busy slurry tanking this whole operation here. So we have some nutrients in the ground of the N type, and we have a soil moisture of 57%. That hasn't gone down thanks to the slurry that we put in the soil. 7.5 pH on average across the field. Yeah, what we need to do now is put in some potassium. So this is where this thing here comes into play. We're gonna get in, close the door. There we go, and get cranking. Yeah. This is the normal in-game fertilizer spreader or sprayer, and with a front tank, and you can just words Beavis, you just can change the type of fertilizer you are using when you are next to a refill source. So be it the trailer that we saw back there, or the normal fertilizer trigger, or a placeable fertilizer silo. That is all that stuff works for changing out the thingy doofers. Yeah, other than that, if we look on the map, we see that some stuff has changed. As I told you guys in the last little intermission, we had the field reset. So what I basically did, I took away fields 10, fields 5 and field 6 from our possession for right now. Field 1 and field 2 along with field 8 and field 9 are still owned by us, and we are approaching some weeds up there. I will have to see what herbicide we need on this field then, but I think we need herbicide type A or B, because this will be a potato field once again. But yeah, so, and basically what I did, field 1 has been cultivated under. That was the maize field. Field 2 was completely unprepared. It was a former wheat field. There was still the stubble on the field, so I spread the manure, cultivated it, and then spread the lime, as I told you guys already. Fields 8 and 9 have been harvested. They are wheat and barley fields. If you look, we have on field 9 the Puma 230 with the loading wagon still collecting all the stuff. So that is going on. I took away some money from our account to compensate for the additional costs that would have risen to us for seeding field 9 and field 8. So we are about even to where we would have been if we would have seeded the fields normally. So I hope that is okay with everybody, and yeah, we will go from here. Field 2 will be our primary focus point for now, and we will first try to get that field up and going, or up and running, and then we will worry about the other fields. I kind of left them in a different state of repair. So this field here, I explained the steps to you already. We spread the slurry, we limed it, and that is all we did. And now we are spreading the potassium on it. Field 1 over there. We have been, as I said, cultivating the maize that was on that field under. That shot up the nutrients by 1 point. And because we had some dry weather the last couple days, we had to spray that field with water. That is pretty simple. You just select with your sprayer combination, you just select water, and then you can just fill up from a normal water tank. So yeah, there is that. And field 8, I harvested the I think it was wheat. No, field 8 was barley. I harvested the barley and baled all the stuff into square bales that we will use for the cows. And field 9, we are currently in the process of swooping up all the straw and selling that at the straw power plant. That is where the Puma is waiting for us at the moment, but I first will finish that pass and then shut the sprayer off for a second, tap over there and unload him. Yeah, and basically other than that we have done nothing with the other big fields. What I plan to do is maybe on field 8, if we have enough manure, that we spread some solid manure and plow that in with the whole 9 yards and everything. But we will have to see. Yeah, this is our adventure with the Soilmod so far. And what I've noticed while in FS 2013 I already had, or I always had the or I thought that my impression was that in 2013 the main struggle with the Soilmod was against the pH level. That seems not to be so much the problem anymore in the FS15 version. In the FS15 version, the main struggle seems to be keeping the soil moisture at the right level. Because, yeah, within 1 day the soil moisture dropped from 76 on my other field down to 43. So yeah, that is really something where I guess a lot of us will have to keep on our toes. So yeah, and here is the stopping point that we already know, where I just have the driver go after he is finished on the field. Somebody pointed out a cosplay tutorial to me for reversing the trailers, and as I commented to you, I know how to reverse the trailers, but thank you for trying to help. It's just this thing here, this straw power plant has a very small tip trigger, and to get that stuff set up with cosplay is yeah, more struggle than what it's worth. So I just find that solution easier. Might cost us a bit of time here and there, but in the end we make enough money of that thing as it is. Yeah, and what else I did? I cranked up our BGA to 150 percent of feed rate, so that we for sure have enough liquid slurry, or yeah, liquid manure, or slurry beavis. Yeah, because that field here, I think I ended up spreading something like 200 or 250,000 liters of liquid manure on this field alone. So yeah, that is quite something. Yeah, so as I said, our next steps will be to get this field up to a point where we can spread the seeds. From what I see on the cheat sheet that I have on my other monitor, our target should be to have the N nutrient. I forget what is natrium, of course. Have the natrium level or the natrium multiplier at 5. That would give us 100% yield modifier, and the potassium level at around 4. So yeah, and oh yeah, we only ran out of stuff on the back, so now the front tank takes over and we should be good. But anyhow, yeah, and the pH should be at somewhere between 6.8 and 7.5, if I read this correctly, and the moisture at 57% or a bit higher. So yeah, we for sure have a lot of stuff on our hand now. And yeah, did any of you guys play around with the Soilmod already? I know Kyle did, and Ian Robson has now started playing on a map with the Soilmod on the newbie farm, and Frido is of course playing on the newbie farm, but he is still quite a way removed from starting to farm on there. So yeah, maybe let me know what are your experiences so far with the Soilmod. What seems to be the thing that you find the most, or the most important to look out for? Because yeah, this is also pretty new to me. I did play, or did at the beginning when the Soilmod came out, I was kinda for FS 2013. I was kinda hesitant because yeah, we were using it in the co-op, but the maps were badly prepared, so we had a lot of struggle to get the pH up and get some actual yield going. And I only really got into the Soilmod once I started playing Westerade with Toby Moby. So yeah, but it seems that a lot of stuff has changed, or not a lot, but some stuff has changed. So yeah, as I said, let me know what are your experiences so far. Do you like the Soilmod? I for sure think it's awesome. And 1 second, pardon me, had to clear my throat there. Yeah, as I said, I for think it's awesome, and or for sure think it's awesome. Beavis learned the language, but yeah, as you guys maybe can hear from my voice, I'm very tired today. I'm feeling a bit like a zombie. So yeah, I know where's the difference to the normal Beavis, but yeah. Anyhow, yeah, I rest my case. Yeah, so yeah, as I said, let me know what your experiences are so far, and I'm sure we will have a lot of fun diving nose first into the Soilmod situation here. Yeah, as I said in the other video already, I have set my growth cycle to 3 days. I might consider taking it down to a 2-day interval, but daily updates on this map, I don't think that will happen. Or daily growth cycle on this map, I don't think that will happen, because that is just a lot of stuff going on, and you would really have to stretch out the days really long, and that would kind of slow down the progression. So I'd rather have a 2 or 3 day growth cycle than just going from day to day and chasing after the crops all the time. Yeah, and we are almost out of fertilizer here, because then I can show you how to or how it works and how it looks when you change the the stuff and how you get water in there. And there we are. So we just gonna speed up a little. Yeah, you can be quiet for a second, Mr. GPS. Let's fold the thingy do, and I hope I didn't make you guys too dizzy. I realized that I was looking around with the mouse a lot. I don't know, that it just seems to be a habit of mine ever since I recorded those two clips, the one with the MB truck here and the other one with the Puma spreading the lime. But anyhow, yeah, if we now go next to this thing here and bring up our F1s, then you see as soon as you are within the trigger zone, you have to first gonna refill, and then you have the option with for me it's I don't know why while refilling it of course doesn't work, but once you're full or once you have stuff in the tank, you can then with O cycle through your spray types. So you start out with the fertilizer, with the different fertilizer types. Then you go to the herbicide, then to that is lime, and that would be water. So one thing though that I found out, you can't refill water from the water pump that I have over there. It has to be some kind of water trailer with a refill trigger, but that shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, we're gonna reselect our potassium here, and we are full on the front. Pardon me. Sorry, as I said, I'm a bit of a zombie today. So, and we're gonna, yeah, I don't know if it said that earlier, not possible by filling properly, and I just didn't see it. Yeah, as I said, I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a zombie today. Yeah, then we're gonna reselect our potassium is what we want. Yeah. And I'm gonna leave this thing around here for the time being, because I don't want this to be a full spraying episode. We have over here in the BGA, as I said, which is now turned up to 150 percent fill rate. Earlier I put some liquid manure in the tank over there, but I think that is all been used up already. We just gonna throw in some more silage, because I think it will work out to about that once we are out of stuff in this silo here, and that guy will just have to wait until I'm done with the episode, then I will unload him. Yeah, I think it will work out just no, it won't. I was thinking it will work out that we will be out of stuff just about when we are ready to silage the other field, the field 1 that we will be working on. But yeah, anyhow, we will have that bunker here empty pretty soon, and I'm at the moment looking at placing down a little storage unit for the TMR over at the cow farm, so that we can empty out that silo as well. So yeah, that will be a lot of fun. So yeah, that will be definitely something we will be doing. Once we have the Soilmod under control, we will get the green fertilizer. No, not the green fertilizer, sorry. We will get cracking with the Grünhäcksel mod, with the green chaffing mod, and chaff us up some nice corn into some silage, and then fill up that bunker completely as well. But yeah, while I'm shoveling here, what else is going on? yeah, there is something else I wanted to show you guys. But first let's fill up that thing, because I've also been doing up some, or I've been doing some cleaning up around the farm. And yeah, there is something neat there I need to show you guys. But yeah, as I said, I'm pretty excited to see where this whole journey with the Soilmod takes us. I just hope we don't run into any problems. But yeah, we will just deal with it along the way. Other than that, yeah, for now, I think the two fields that we will, or as already explained, the two fields that we will take care of to start out with will probably be field 1 and field 2. Field 8 will be the third field we tackle. That will be, as I said, the whole operation with spreading the solid manure and everything, but I think we will have to wait a few more in-game days for that, because at the moment I don't think we have the necessary amount of solid cow droppings or whatever to satisfy that field, because it's not quite the size of field 2, but knowing how much stuff you need for or how fast the manure spreaders run through the manure, it probably will take a lot of material to get that field fertilized. But I want to use as much organic fertilizer as possible, so manure or slurry, because that will also keep our overhead to a minimum. Not that we are hurting for money. I mean, we have the BGA running, as I had pointed out already multiple times, and that really makes us a ton of money. I think what also will be one of the next steps will be to get the seed and fertilizer building on this map, and or placed down here somewhere, so we can start making our own fertilizer for potassium and natrium already. So yeah, that will also save us some money. But yeah, I think let's see, how full is that thing. Yeah, we should be about done here soon. But yeah, before I talk my face off for another 5 minutes while running this thing back and forth, I think what we really quickly do before we hand off or sign off this episode, we come back here to the main farm. Yeah, it's still not perfect, but it's getting there. But if you remember, I had the front loader tools for the Case Puma that's parked over there. I had it scattered all over the place here, and the weights were constantly in the way, and yeah, I didn't really like that. And last night, while browsing the mod pages, I found that thing here, this little shelf where you can put your front loader tools on, and on the bottom row you can either put front loader tools as well, or you can put weights, because it's just at the perfect height to accept the weights from the tractor. So yeah, now everything is neat and tidy, and it's very easy to get in and out of there. So yeah, that is something I found very neat, because what ended up happening a lot when I had the weights around here or the front loader tools, I would drive over them by accident when backing up, or yeah, they would always be orientated the wrong way when I needed to hook up to them. So I hope that when I keep them in the shelf here, that will no longer be a problem. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, consider leaving a like. That would be awesome. And I will be back hopefully very soon with a new episode. what I'm gonna do off screen is basically finish spreading the potassium on the other field, and basically get ready to seed that. And yeah, I guess the next episode will probably be some herbicide spraying, and yeah, maybe some manure spreading on the other field. I will have to see how I switch it about. It could also be that we spread the manure on field 1. I have to see how the how the potassium and natrium levels work out. So yeah, guys, as I said, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and as always, thank you very much for taking the time and watching this. And I again apologize for sounding and behaving a bit like a zombie today. But I wanted to get a little video out to you guys. So I hope you had fun. And yeah, I shall see you later.